This is the 6-month update of baby Lyra. She's actually 7 months now, but I'll give you the 6-month update. A lot has changed since the 3-month update. She is away. I'm going to talk about her 6-month milestones, her weight, her how many teeth she has, her like personality, sleep for sure. Just juggling like 3 kids now. And then we're also going to give her peanut butter to see if she has an allergy like her daddy and her brother. But I don't know about that yet. You want to fly away? Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is her milestones. She, during her 6 months, she like started to army crawl, which was super cool and super like terrifying at the same time. I can't just sit her down to like play while I clean up something or, you know, run downstairs and like put something in the laundry. Like now I gotta like put her in a little playpen or bring her with me or just make sure I have everything like blocked off and like watch her every 2 seconds. I feel like I'm always chasing after her, especially now. She's gotten so fast. It's like they're army crawling a little bit at first and then they're just like full speed ahead. I actually moved into this house like when Luke was 1. He just learned how to walk. It was like when he was 14 months old. Maybe like 16 months old. But we never had to deal with like a little baby in this house that like couldn't walk yet but like could crawl around. So lots of new challenges that like I just didn't realize we didn't have before. Like for example, the gate that's out in the hallway that goes down to the stairs, like the bottom of it is like more than 4 inches away from the floor, so I keep like kind of scoot down there, so I have to get something to cover it up so she doesn't crawl down there. But for now I'm just gonna like hold her and chase after her until I can find something. If you have any ideas of something, please let me know. I bought these like under door covers that you can like get to stop the draft to come through, but they're only like 2 inches long and they don't make a difference. I even tried stacking them and it still wasn't long enough. She's also now eating. It was really like kind of funny at first because she's just trying to like figure it out. Not funny, but just like cute. That she's trying to figure out like what this new taste is, what are these new textures and like these new colors. What is a spoon? It's getting all over my hands. So many things that she's learning. I just love watching her brain work and like imagining all the little electric thoughts happening. It's really kind of cool. She's discovering her voice. So yeah, feed her like 2 times a day. Like she is eating kind of a bit, so that's good. I feed her like once after the kids go to school, or I guess around like lunchtime, and then I'll feed her again like towards dinner time. But it's just like half of a jar of food, and then I'll give her the other half for the other part of the day. She is got plenty of weight on her. At her appointment, she weighed 18 pounds, 8 ounces, I believe. And she was 27.5 inches long. And her head circumference is 17.2 inches. So, inches? Is this right? Yeah. I think that's how they do it. But yeah, she's measuring well, growing nicely. At her 6-month appointment, we got 3 shots. The D-tap, Hep B, and polio are the ones that we got. She was totally fine with them. And you're just so curious about the world. You're so curious about the world. She's like the happiest child. She has 2 teeth so far. See, I have 2 teeth. I have 2 teeth. Yes, 2 prominent teeth. I think she's still teething a lot more. She's really drooling a lot and chewing on a lot of things. Look at her chewing on her little hands. So a lot has changed when she turned 6 months. Right when she turned 6 months, it seems like she became like more skeptical. Like before, she was like smiling at every single person she saw everywhere. And then when she turned 6 months, it's like, if I see mommy and then she leaves, like that means she is never gonna come back. So whenever she like, people will be having like a nice time with her in the other room, and I would come into the room and she would start crying and be like, and start reaching. She would like start crying and reaching for me because she like forgot that I wasn't there and she thought I was gone forever. So that lasted like the whole 6 months. I feel like she just turned 7 months a couple days ago. So right now it's so much better. Now she's smiling at people again, and I think she just, you know, realizes that I'm not going anywhere. Mommy's right here. There's this really funny thing that she does. Like my grandma holds her every single night when we go over to her house. It's attached to our house. She lives in like the in-law suite. My grandma, their great grandma. And she loves seeing my grandma. It's like the most fun thing for her. But like after like 10 minutes of sitting with her, she'll like realize that like I'm not holding her, and she'll start to cry and reach for me. And so then I like hold her, and then she looks at my grandma and smiles. It was the funniest thing. She's like, I just wanted to know that my mommy was right here, but I still love you. It's so cute. So for sleep, her last bottle, her bottles are like 7 ounces each, and her bottles are like 7 ounces each, and last bottle is like 10:30, and she sleeps from then usually through until like almost 8 o'clock, which is super nice. It's been like that because we had daylight savings time this week. Come on. We had daylight savings time this week, so like we sprung forward an hour. So usually it'd be about 7, but now it's 8, which is great. And the other kids are sleeping in, which is nice. And then juggling 3 kids is like really, really challenging. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I get like 3-ish hours with just Lyra. So I have time to like clean the house, spend some quality time with her, but that's really the time that she naps, which is awesome. So she naps like almost the entire time until like I'm done with my lunch, which is great because I don't forget to eat lunch usually now, now that she's napping. And I get to clean up a little bit. I'm donating a bunch of clothes right now. Just trying to spring clean and starting that process. So that's been great. Also juggling 3 kids, it would not have been possible without my ADHD medicine. Like I forgot, because when I had kids, when I first got pregnant, I stopped taking my medicine because there is not enough research about taking ADHD medication and being pregnant and breastfeeding. So I did not want to complicate that, and I feel like I could survive. I was staying at home. I wasn't like working and dealing with clients. So I thought, you know, I could just manage that. But now it's become like really important that I, you know, prioritize my sanity, because I feel like so much of my anxiety was thinking about everything that I had to do all the time and not getting anything done. And now I think about that stuff, but now I think about that stuff, but I don't feel like stressed out about it. It's like anxiety medication, honestly. That's really what it feels like. And I feel like managing my ADHD has been really important. Yay. So I don't have the anxiety symptoms. Looking forward to seeing how she grows and progresses. I can't wait. Well, I can wait. I'm soaking up every moment of every stage. I miss the newborn stage. I miss the before crawling stage. But this stage is so exciting and beautiful. Okay, Mariah. Okay, Mariah. Okay. Well, I gotta go pick up the kids, but thanks for hanging and stay tuned for the next one. Bye-bye.